What's going on, everybody, and welcome to Terrell Speaks. I'm your host, Timothy Wilkes, and this is the show where I do commentary on current events as well as other interesting topics. Be sure to follow me on my social media platforms, Timothy T. Wilkes on Facebook, Terrell Speaks on YouTube, and Terrell Guided Me Wilkes on Instagram. And also to show your support, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, engage, and last but not least, enjoy the show. Okay, now we can get this party started. I have the topic for today. It's going to be dealing with role reversals, and yeah, they are a problem. It's a thing that's been going on gradually over the decades, and I'm going to discuss it. But first, I have a story I'm going to cover. It's another nigga moment. It's like the last one, but I had a lot to say about this one. But had a lot to say about that show, but this one might not have as much to say. It's just another nigga moment to me. But I'm going to cover the story. Yeah, because it's dumb, and I see why women act the way they act towards men now. Well, I've been seeing it, but this is another reason why. Let's go. The Escambia County Sheriff's Office says charges won't be filed against the person that shot and killed an intruder inside an Inslee home Tuesday afternoon. Just after 5 p.m. Tuesday, Escambia County Sheriff's Office deputies responded to a 8400 block of James Taylor Lane in reference to a disturbance complaint where someone had been shot. Once on the scene, deputies found a 54-year-old male deceased from an apparent gunshot wound to the head. The residents inside the home told investigators the man kicked in the front door. Once inside, he armed himself with a knife, yelling he was there to harm his children's mother. Still armed with a knife, he went room to room searching and threatening the occupants who had retreated to a bedroom in the rear of the house. He then confronted a female in the rear bedroom who, fearing for her life, shot the man twice, according to the ECSO. And there was a video that showed the violence and all of that showed him kicking the door in and everything. And I saw the video. It was terrible. He deserved everything he got. But it said it may be disturbing to some readers. At the time of the incident, the suspect had an active domestic violence injunction filed on him. Investigators said he was also reportedly on his way to anger management treatment when the incident took place. Florida state statute allows people to take reasonable steps to protect themselves from harm. You can see from the video that his demeanor and intent were clear. Sheriff Chip Simmons said, the Escambia County Sheriff's Office will defend a person's right to reasonably protect themselves against harm, even with the use of deadly force. We do not intend to bring charges against the occupant of the home. No names have been released in the incident. Now, I seen the video, and yeah, he deserved it, because anytime you break in somebody's house, just like this other guy did in the last video, he shot his son's mother, killed her nephew. So these guys, I call them niggas. There's a difference between black men and niggas. I always make that distinction, because real black men ain't gonna do that. Real black men protect. Real men protect their children. Real men protect their son's mother. They protect women. They protect women and children. This was a nigga. It was a nigga moment. I say that because he put his child and the mother in harm's way, and yeah, she should have shot him. He's doing all this, breaking in the house. You don't bust through somebody's door, and yeah, whatever he got, he deserved it. Yeah, she should have probably shot him more than twice. But anyway, it's just crazy. She did the right thing. But that's why a lot of women feel the way they feel about men right now, because of niggas. But I'm gonna get into that later on in the story. Later on my rant here. I'm gonna go on a rant, but later on. That's later on though. That's dealing with how I feel about relationships and the dating world and all that kind of stuff. But on into the topic here, you have the role reversals when it comes to dating, when it comes to society as a whole. We know that women have become more masculine over time. It's not really due to their position. It's just due to now the way they handle men now is masculine. It's harsh. The way they talk to men now is more harsh, more masculine. from my experience and a lot of other guys' experience, they'll tell you the same thing. Women are now more aggressive. They're more masculine. They act more. They carry themselves in a more manly manner than the men. They want to. When I say this, I say in the household, they want to boss the man around. Want to tell the man what to do. They have all kind of hostility and aggression towards the man. They, for instance, they're like, "Oh, you need to do this, or you got to do this, or you need to be trying to get this done, or you ain't got no business. You know it's your turn to wash the dishes, or you know it's your turn to clean up, or you know it's your turn to do this and that, or to watch the kids, or you need to be trying to, you know what I'm saying, that kind of stuff. All this aggression. Instead of approaching him, you know, a lot of women say, "Oh, he grown, so I shouldn't talk to him gentle or nice." But if he's a real, genuine man, if he's a real man. If he always takes care of business, he's a genuine man. He's handling his business. He has a job. I say what a real man does. This is a real man. Real man has a job. He has drive and ambition. He has his own place, and he has his own transportation. If he has those things, and he's doing what he's supposed to do, you don't have to talk to him rough, because all you have to do, you can come to him and have a regular conversation. Well, you know, I feel like you know, it's you know, it's your turn to wash the dishes, or you know, it's your you know, and you know, I watched the kids last night. I'll just remind you that it's your turn to do this and that. You know, you can't be rough and harsh with the man, because he's gonna respond wrong, because we don't want to hear all that kind of stuff from a woman. We don't want to hear, "Oh, you need to do this, or you gotta do that, or you trifling, that's masculine energy. We don't like masculine energy from a woman. We don't want to feel. We don't want, if we done, especially when we had to work. We haven't been around men all day. We don't want to come home to masculine energy. We don't want our woman acting like a man. We rather receive that from another guy. You know, because dudes talk to each other like that, because we you know, we men, and we can be harsh towards each other. We don't want a woman being hard and aggressive and showing all kind of hostility like that towards us. That's why I say it's role reversal. And you have a lot of guys that are more emotional and feminine these days, and that has a lot to do with single mother households, because especially in our community, the black women are in charge. For the most part, the black women rule the community. A lot of these movements that are going on are led by black women, or led by women. So we just have, it just, you know, it's like that in other communities too. But I always address my community first. But in our community specifically, especially, the women lead. The women are dominant. The women are more masculine. The women are more aggressive. The women are the ones taking initiative. The women are the ones ruling the house. The women boss the men around. The women is the roles done swapped. You know, the women are proposing the men now. So it's like women are become more masculine. The males have taken the submissive, feminine role. Women have taken the masculine, dominant drive and motivation role when it comes to in the house, because they lead in all the finances. They do all of that. They have to manage everything. Because a lot of times, with their experience, a lot of times they deal with quote unquote niggas, because you got men that don't want to work. Well, I ain't gonna call them men. They don't want to work. They don't want to take care of home. They don't want to do nothing in the yard. The woman have to come home and do everything. They have to work. They have to supervise. They have to manage. They have to manage the finances. They have to take care of the yard work. The women are doing everything in the household now. It's a lot of cases like that, where the woman is doing everything and the man just laying up with the nigga, and it forces the woman to take on the masculine side also. Because she trying to adapt and adjust. She got to do whatever it takes to make sure the household is stable, is to make sure the household functions. It's a shame when a woman have to make the man get a job. It's a shame when a woman have to do that. It's a shame she had to make him work. She had to make him, well, you know, you need to work. You need to get a job. It's a shame. Because if she working and she paying all the bills, she doing all that, that's why she talking like that. That's why she acting like that. Because a real man ain't going to tolerate that, though. Real men, we don't tolerate a woman that's trying to boss us around, tell us what to do, tell us what we need to do. You better do this. No, you ain't going to talk to a real man like that, because we're not going to respond the way you going to like. We're going to tell you, no, I'm not your child. I'm a real man. Like I said, real man have his own place. He got drive and ambition. He got a job or some source of income, whether he have a business or whatever. That counts as a job, all of that. And he has his own transportation. You know, and except unless you up north or somewhere like that where public transportation is, because if you're in New York or somewhere like that, you don't need a car. It's too expensive. But anyway, you know what I mean. When it comes to the South and all that, we need our own transportation. We need all of that stuff. We need the basics. You need your basics taken care of. You're gonna be a man. All men should have their basics. But otherwise, you just trying to depend on some woman. You just trying to lay up, and you just trying to mooch off some woman. You a nigga. And if you just trying to and you got women, see, because ratchets don't bother me like that. Ratchet is the female version of a nigga. Because you got real black women, then you got ratchets. All they want to do is live off men. All they want to do is use men for their money and do this and that. They survive and thrive off using other people, off taking advantage of other people, they leeches. Just like the niggas are. They both leeches. They don't mean you no good. They don't mean nobody no good. All they want to do is use and leech and tear down stuff. They ain't no good for nobody. They don't mean nobody no good. All they care about is materialistic and money. All they trying to do is get over. You got women now that have the jobs. You got women now that call the shots in the house. You got women now that's doing that. And like I said, this don't apply to people. I'm going to say this. This don't apply to women that's supervisors and managers and business owners. This don't apply to them. You could be whatever you want in real life. And outside the household, you could be whatever you want. You could do whatever you want. You want to be a manager. Because I say this because it was a video I seen on Facebook. There was a woman, she was a drill sergeant. And they were saying, she's out of order. This is out of order. The Bible says that she shouldn't be like that, and she shouldn't be over a man. A woman shouldn't be over a man. And they bringing up scriptures and all that. A woman shouldn't do this and that, and woman should always be submissive to a man in every position in life. Shut up. Women can do what they want. If they want to work and earn a position, that woman doing her job. Hush. She doing her job. She earned that position. She earned that position to be a drill sergeant. So you mean to tell me if a woman get a job and put in the hard work to be a boss, she shouldn't be? That's out of order because of a scripture? See, I preach, and I can tell you that's wrong. Shut up. She can do what she want. If she earned that position, let her have that position. Let her be great. I'm talking about in the household. I'm talking about when I talk about women being masculine, I'm talking about when women come home and use that authoritative stuff over their husband, over their person, the guy that they're with. They try to use, they a boss at work, and they try to be the boss of their man. They try to be the boss of their husband. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about those. I ain't talking about that. Oh, women can't do nothing. It's people that think like that. It's those misogynist people that think like that. Them the reason why women act the way they act now too. It's those misogynistic idiots, and it's the niggas. But I'm gonna get into that later. But you have the feminization of black men and men in general too. You got it's just men in general. Because I see a lot of clothing that come out that has all kind of panties and stuff for men, dresses for men. It's a feminization of men. They trying to emasculate men. They want women to be men. They want men to be women. I know what's in the media too. I know what's going on in the media. They want men. They want the roles to switch. I don't know why. It's stupid, but they want the roles to switch. I've always believed in men should be men and women should be women. I always believe that because we have to. This is not. I'm not talking about LGBTQ and anything like that. This podcast has nothing to do with that. I'm dealing with strictly heterosexual relationships, and in the household, I'm dealing with strictly role reversals in the heterosexual household. This is what this is all about. This is not about that. It has nothing to do with that. So before anybody try to comment under me and saying you can't judge and all that, I'm not talking about that community at all. Because I got friends that live that life, and I'm not talking about y'all. This has nothing to do with that. This is about heterosexual relationships that are in strictly in the household. Because a woman can do whatever she wants in life. She want to be a general in the army. She want to have her own business. She want to be a supervisor. She want to have multiple businesses. She can do what she wants. But I'm talking about a woman being able to also, while doing what she want to do in life, being able to still acknowledge her husband as her husband. Still acknowledge her man as her man. Still being able to submit to her husband. That's what I'm saying. Because a lot of women, they want to run their men. They want to run the husband. They want to tell the man what to do. They want to boss the man around. Well, you need to do this. You got to do that. Barking at him and demanding orders and demanding and trying to lead him, trying to wear the pants. A lot of women want to wear the pants. That's the problem we have. Because you also have the guys that want to lay up and want to live off the women. Because that goes into why a lot of women act like that. A lot of women, I even talked to some. They say they act the way they act because they used to dealing with niggas. They used to dealing with men where they have to take the lead. They used to dealing with men where they have to pay for everything. They used to dealing with men when they go out on a date. She had to pay for everything. She had to pay for it. She had to make all the suggestions. She had to manage the finances. She had to do all the working. She had to work, come home, take care of the kids, cook, had to look after the kids, had to manage the finances, had to be out in the yard, had to do whatever. She had to do everything. She's doing 100% of the work, and he just laying up. It's like having another child. That's why a lot of women have become masculine. A lot of women become masculine too because they haven't been receiving that protection from the male species. So it's because they have to deal with all that. And niggas. That's why we can't stand niggas. Because they make life hard. They make life harder for real women. And they make life harder for real men. Because when a real man runs across a good woman, when we run across a real woman, she's so traumatized from dealing with niggas. We go on a date, we both putting out our wallet. She don't feel comfortable with us paying, or she don't feel comfortable. It's a lot of things we get questioned on stuff. Well, you sure you can make it to me? You sure you have transportation? She used to dealing with niggas. They don't have their own car. He want to date her, but he ain't got no money. He ain't got no car. He asked her out on a date, but she got to pay for it, and she got to drive him around all the time. Niggas. She used to dealing with niggas. She used to have to take care of a grown tail man. That's why she feel that way. That's why a lot of these women are masculine, because y'all is hoes. Y'all is busters. That's why. That's why they have to do that. You got guys like this idiot that I talked about in this article that broke in this woman's house. Like the other idiot I talked about that got his son killed. Busters like that. Women have to deal with idiots like that. That's why I can't stand niggas. Cause we have to come behind the niggas and clean up. When a real man actually get with a woman, we have to clean up his mess. We have to clean up behind y'all all the time. Oh, we try to hire y'all on a job, y'all mess it up. Who breaks in people's cars like that? Niggas. Who breaking in people's houses? Niggas. Who robbing and killing? Niggas. Real black men ain't going around doing that. Real men ain't doing that kind of stuff. Real men is not doing it. Real men not going around breaking people's houses, breaking in folks' cars. Real men work. We make our own money. We don't need nobody else's money. We make our own. We don't beg. We don't steal. We make our own money. We don't go down and try to tear other people down. When we have a business or we trying to do something, we salute and congratulate and empower and help and uplift. That's what real men and real women do. We don't that niggotry. That's the reason. That's the reason why a lot of women have their guard up now. You got niggas. It's too many of them. They everywhere. And that's just the way. I mean, you might not like what I got to say. You might not like how I say it, but that's just what it is. You have real men, but they hard to find because there's so many niggas in the way. Then you got real women. They hard to find. You got so many ratchets out there. But the role reversal, anyway, the role reversal. Women are masculine. They are. Now they are. They are very masculine. They act like men. Y'all act like men. Y'all act hard. Y'all come at us when we talking in a relationship. Y'all come at us like men. Y'all treat us like guys. You come at us hard. Y'all hard and aggressive and stern. We feel like we having a man-to-man talk. We don't feel like our wife or our significant other is talking to us. We feel like we having a man-to-man talk. Or we text y'all, "What up, homie? What up, cuz? What it do?" I feel like I'm talking to my homeboy. It just it's all backwards. I ain't had to deal with none of that. I remember the shift because I remember actually when women acted feminine. I remember when women used to act feminine. I remember this kind of stuff. Even growing up, Even when I became an adult, when I first became an adult, I remember when women used to act feminine. I don't know what happened in recent times, but now women act like guys. They act like dudes. I don't know if it's because they playing both roles in the household now. I don't know what it is. It's caused them to become masculine because they doing a two-man job by themselves now. I don't know what the cause is, but it's definitely a problem because now when a real man try to get with a real woman, it takes years to show your worth. It takes us years to prove that we actually can fill that spot, that we can actually be the man and you can be the woman. It's okay for you to be the woman. It takes so long to do that because y'all done been conditioned. Society done conditioned y'all to act like men. And unfortunately, it's unattractive to guys. So it's a lot of work. That's why relationships are a lot of work, because we have to work with women that act like men and try to have to show them that it's okay to be a woman, because they done dealt with so many niggas. They done dealt with so many sorry buster dudes that don't want to work. They don't want to do nothing. They just want to lay up at home. That's why I say it's a role reversal. Because these dudes act like chicks. They don't want to do nothing. They soft. They emotional. They wussy. They snowflakey. They always have excuses for everything. They always want to complain about everything. They always want everything handed to them. They don't know how to go out and get it. They don't want to work. And this is not only me. And that's why it's not only me complaining about this. That's why a lot of women is single. That's why you got a lot of single women, because they tired of dealing with niggas. They tired of dealing with them. They can't stand them. They tired of having to take care of grown men. They tired of dealing with men that don't have their basics. They tired of taking care of men that don't know how to take care of themselves. They don't even want to wash their own drawers. They don't want to work. They don't want to do nothing. They in their 40s and don't have a driver's license, don't have an ID, don't have a bank account, don't have their own place. They stand from place to place, or they still stand with their mom and they 40 years old. That's a nigga. And black women in general are tired of dealing with niggas. They tired of them. Because niggas are of every creed, every race. You got them in every creed. You got men that don't want to work, men that don't want to do nothing. That's why I call them niggas. They don't have their bases together. They don't want to do nothing. But like I said, because when we try to get with the woman, we have to heal her. We got to take out extra time to heal her, to nurture her, to show her, hey, I'm actually real. I'm not a nigga. I'm not broke. I can pay my own way. I can take care of myself. I'm ready to be the man. I'm ready to be the head, because she's so caught up in that. She's so used to dating niggas that she in her masculine. She just exerting all kind of masculine energy. She want to take over everything. She want to run everything. She want to rule everything because of niggas. She done used to been dating so many niggas. She's so used to it. She's so used to dating busters. They can't take care of themselves. They don't know how to brush their teeth. She's so used to dating them. They don't want to do nothing for themselves. All they want to do is drag things down. They drag down everything they touch. But you got real men that got themselves together. They take care of business. That handle stuff. They know how to be the head. They know how to run the household. They know how to take care of their wife. They know how to be the leader. They know how to motivate, to empower, to provide financial, romantic security. They know how to do these things. We got it bad at times, because we have to sit here and help these women heal. We have to take all this time to help these women heal. They done dealt with so many of y'all. They done got traumatized. Now we got to sit. You got to sit here, take out years of our time, take out years of our hard work. That's why relationships so much work, because these women damaged from dealing with niggas. They rather be by themselves than deal with y'all. That's sad. They rather be by themselves than deal with y'all, than deal with the niggas. They tired of dealing with niggas, and we tired of them. Real men are sick of dealing with niggas. That's just what it is. I know I'm kind of mixing topics together, but I know why there's a role reversal. Because you got busters, you got dudes acting like hoes. That's just what it is. It ain't enough. It's not enough strong men in there. It's not enough leaders, male leaders. I know what's the cause of that too. I know what caused that. I know what caused that whole epidemic of the mass incarceration of black men and all that kind of stuff. I know what caused that. All the men were taken out of the household. Then now the men that were growing up were raised by single moms. Now the dudes grow up acting like hoes. They busters. They straight busters. Now the women run the household. The women run the community. The women are in charge. That's what's wrong. That's why it's a role reversal. Because the women have been empowered. They empowered the women. They emasculated the man. The man is emasculated. Because other communities, they don't teach their men this. They don't teach their men to be emasculated. They don't paint their nails and paint their sons' nails and stuff and tell them they're expressing themselves. See, I didn't have to. My family would never went for that. I already know how that stuff go. My family wouldn't have went for that. I wish I would come home with some nails painted. You wouldn't hear the end of it. And this is not showing hatred towards nobody either. It's just what it is. I was raised a certain way. I was raised to be a man. I wasn't raised to be like that. I wasn't raised to let a woman take care of me. I was raised to take care of my own business. To have my own stuff. To have my own vehicle. Have my own education and all of that. To make myself better. To better myself at all times. At all times. To always want better. Always pursue better. I was raised to be a real man. I don't have no hatred towards other people that aren't. But I'm just saying this is what it is. This is the cause. This is a problem. Women act like men because men act like women. And we can't seem to try to solve this problem. Because I know a lot of women like that. This is a complaint. I'm not the only one that's talking about this. This is all over social media. It's all over YouTube. It's a whole section of YouTube that talk about how women act like men. How they're more masculine. How they try to run the household. How they want to wear the pants. How they want to tell men what to do. How they want to boss men around. How they want to attack men harshly. They approach men harshly. Well, you grown. I can't be gentle with you. I'm not a nigga off the street. I'm a man. You gotta talk to me like you got some sense. Talk to me like an adult. Don't talk to me like I'm one of your sons. I don't go for it. Real men don't go for it. You can talk to one of them thugs like that. You can talk to one of them busters like that on the streets. You can talk to them like that. But you can't talk to me that way. Not somebody that got their own. Because we don't need you. We don't need you. And we're gonna let you know we don't need you. That's just what it is. We're gonna let you know. We're gonna tell you, look, I got my own stuff. I got my own house. I got my own everything. I don't need you. If you're gonna talk to me any kind of way, I don't need you. I want my respect. Real men want their respect because we got our own everything. We want our respect. We don't want to have to sit up here because that's why it's so much work. Cause we have to de-escalate them all the time. Like I said, they so used to dealing with that kind of stuff. They so used to dealing with niggas. They don't even know how to. When they get a real man, they don't know how to handle it because of niggas. Like I said, who breaking people's cars? Niggas. Who always stealing stuff? Niggas. Who always trying to rob somebody? Niggas. Who always taking advantage of hard working people? Niggas. And ratchets. All they want to do is take advantage of folks. That's the problem. That's the issue. The new world, men act like hoes. That's why women so masculine. That's just what it is. You might not like what I got to say. That's just the way it is, though. Find a lie in what I'm saying. Find a lie. Show me that men haven't been emasculated. Show me that women don't act like men. Show me that they don't act like men. Show me that they don't boss men around. Try to tell men what to do. Try to run the household. Try to talk to men any kind of way. Come at men harshly and aggressively. And treat us like nothing. They try to treat us like the niggas they used to date. And for some reason, a lot of women are attracted to niggas. I don't know what it is. Ladies, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I don't know what it is about but y'all are attracted to niggas. Y'all done dated a lot of them. Y'all go from one nigga to dating another nigga. Y'all hadn't found a real man yet. Y'all go from one and to dating another one. Leave that one and date another one. Leave that one and date another one. Another one. That's how y'all do it. And then y'all shot. Y'all used to being used and manipulated. He driving your car while you at work. He eating up all your food. You gotta take care of your kids and this grown dude laying up in your house, sleeping in your bed, messing with your head, all that stuff. And then when a black man come along, you get these niggas your whole world. You take care of him, you take him in, you move him in your house, you give him years of your life. You move him in your house. He don't work. He talk to you any kind of way. He treat you like crap. But when you run across a real man, you drag him through the mud. You put him through all the pain and torture. It's like you take out revenge on the real man that try to love you. The one that actually try to love you. The one that actually try to do something for you. Try to help you. You use all that hurt and pain and frustration and take it out on that man. That man that's trying to love you and help you, try to be there for you. The real man. The real man. And that's the problem. That's one of the problems. Y'all take all y'all frustrations out on the real guys that's trying to be there. We do the same thing because we done dealt with so many ratchets. We do the same thing. When we find a real woman, we stingy with our money. We try to hold back because we so used to dealing with ratchets. We so used to dealing with gold digging ratchets. They only wanted us for our money. They only wanted us for, they ruined us. But anyway, that's my whole. This is just the whole dating segment. I'm doing both these topics because I know what caused the roles reversal. I know what caused it. You got guys that act like females. That's why the women have to take on the masculine role. That's why women have to act like men and be like men. I couldn't help but connect these two together because, they linked. It's like one topic. They linked. I can't address one without addressing the other because it's just what it is. Women are so masculine now because these dudes is busters. They weak. They don't want to work. They don't want to do nothing. So the women had no choice. They had to adjust and adapt. When the men, especially when the men was taken out of the household, women had no choice but to adapt. They had no choice. Had no choice but to adjust. But now that we know it's a problem, it's continuing to be a problem. Decades later, we hadn't adjusted and rose above it yet. We know it's a problem. Everybody just sitting there looking. Oh, it's a problem. We know it's a problem. We know it's an issue. We know it's a problem. But ain't nobody willing to change it. Ain't nobody willing to do nothing about it. It's not enough strong leaders, strong male leaders that's speaking out and making a difference like that. That's why I don't care what people think about me. I preach, so people gonna hate me anyway. I already know I'm gonna be hated, so I just say what I gotta say. I say what I want. I don't care about how anybody feel about it, as long as it's the truth. Because I can't stand it. I can't stand buster dudes that women had to take care of. He driving your car while you at work. He driving other women around in your car. He eating up all your food. I know y'all tired of that. That's why y'all single. Y'all rather be single than deal with that crap. Y'all rather be single than deal with a man that don't want to work. The man that ain't got no ambition. A man that ain't got no car. You gotta take him around. He asks you on a date, but you gotta pick him up. That's why y'all act masculine, because y'all have to deal with hoes. Y'all have to deal with busters. I know. I understand it. That's why I don't. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't attack it like that. It's irritating to run into a woman that's masculine. It is. It's irritating. But I know why women act like that. I know why. I know that they used to dealing with niggas. I know they used to dealing with lazy dudes that don't want to do nothing. Unambitious. Men that just laid up and took advantage of men and just niggas. Niggotry. That's what y'all used to. Y'all used to dealing with niggotry. Y'all used to that. That's what y'all used to. And that's what it is. I mean, I know what it is. And people can call me whatever they want to call me. They can call me a coon or whatever. But I'm just telling you what other black people are saying. So don't get mad at me. I'm telling you about my experience as well as others. They sick of dealing with niggas. Black women tired of having to take care of grown men. They tired of having to raise another man. They tired of having to work, do all the work, pay all the bills, man, and take care of the kids and still cook. They tired of having to do that. That's why they rather be single. They could do bad all by themselves. Why you think all these movies and plays came out? Why you think that came out? Why you think I could do bad all by myself came out? Why you think that was such a hit? Because they can. They can do bad by themselves. They don't need you. They ain't trying to take care of no grown dude. They ain't trying to take care of no buster. You just a buster. You ain't trying to do nothing. You ain't trying to work. That's all it is to it. Ain't no way around it. They sick of dealing with that. And real men, we sick of having to come behind y'all and clean up y'all mess. Y'all done messed over real women for so long. When we find one, she's so broken and hurt, and she masculine now. She done got hardened from having to deal with busters. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Tell me I'm wrong. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. She a real woman. Real women. There's so many single black women out there because they tired of dealing with niggas. They rather be by themselves than deal with niggas. They can find a good black man, a real man, but they have to dig through so many niggas to get to them. They don't know the difference no more. So they tired of it. They just forget it. I don't blame them. I know why they single. I know why they doing that. I know. They tired of all that. That's exhausting. Going from nigga to nigga to nigga to nigga to nigga. That's tiring. That's exhausting. Ain't nobody got time for that. I understand. I know why they take on the masculine role. I know why they come home acting like a dude. I know why they do that. I know why they attack. Because they don't know. They don't know who's what or what's what. So we have to come behind y'all and prove ourselves. We have to come behind. Well, baby, it's okay. I'm not that broke dude that you used to date. You don't have to pay for every date. When we go out, I got you. When we do this, I take care of it. No, you ain't got to worry about that. That's my job. We have to sit here and show them that it's okay to be a woman. Because they so used to being they masculine so long. Because they done dealt with busters. They done dealt with broke buster dudes. Loser dudes. They just want to lay around and play the game all day. Play the PlayStation. They so hyped up about PlayStation. But they ain't trying to have a job. They don't want to have no job. They don't want to work. You got women have to make these men work. Baby, you need to get a job. We struggling with these bills. She shouldn't even have to tell you that, dude. You a buster. That's just what it is. I don't care who get mad. I don't care who get mad. It is what it is. That's why it's a role reversal. Cause you dudes act like busters. Y'all start acting like women. Y'all not doing what y'all supposed to do in the household. Men don't act like men no more. Men are weak and soft and snowflake. Well, niggas, I say that. Busters. More feminine and weak. I say that. Because it's a difference. Like I said, real men work. Real men have drive and ambition. Real men have their own transportation, have their own place. I'm not saying what real men wouldn't do in a relationship, because there's different types of men. They have different preferences. They have different likes and dislikes. So if you're a man, you take care of business, hey, I congratulate you. If you're a woman and you out there taking care of business, I congratulate you. If you're doing your own thing, I congratulate you. I'm just saying, I'm just acknowledging the fact that there is a role reversal. I'm just acknowledging the fact that real women, they tend to get masculine when it comes to the household. They tend to talk to, when they find a real man, they talk to him any kind of way. They treat him like he's her son, or try to boss him around like she's the husband. They're more stern and more masculine now because of this, because of the epidemic, because of the emasculization of men. Why you think men that it's just, I know it's all in the media and all that. I know what the cause of it is, but we have to, I'm just saying this so we wake up. I'm talking like this so we all wake up, so we acknowledge the fact that it's going on. We can't keep blaming them decades later. We know it's going on. We know men are being emasculated. We know it. We know women are being emasculated. We know this whole woman movement is being pushed so women can dominate over men. We know that already. We already know. Now that we know it, now it's up to us again. Like I said in the last video, it's up to us. We can't keep letting it happen. We can't keep allowing it, knowing that it's an ongoing thing. You know, it's, if you have a man that's willing to work with you and that's telling you, hey, look, your delivery, it's all about the delivery. That's what makes a woman being masculine, her delivery. Sometimes her delivery is rough and harsh. You attack that man. That man that's there for you, that's trying to love you, that have his own stuff, that has drive and ambition, that's trying to do stuff, that's trying to make it happen. Don't attack him like he's your child. Don't take all your frustration. Don't take all your frustration out on him. Don't treat him like one of the niggas you used to date. Don't do it. Because if he's there, he's trying to love you. That's what he's there for. especially if he has genuine intentions. Don't treat him. Don't tear your house down. Don't do it. Don't treat him like that. Don't, because especially he's not your past. You know, you being blessed with a real man. You being blessed with somebody that can actually have their own stuff together. You being blessed with somebody that actually want to treat you and cater to you and love you the right way. Don't squander that. You know, because you so caught up in your past, because you so used to dealing with niggas. Don't do it. And I say the same thing for guys. If y'all run into a real woman, don't get her mistaken for a ratchet. Don't get her mistaken for no ratchet. If she's a real woman, she there for you. She ain't asking you for no money. All she asking you for is time and attention and loyalty. Don't squander her away. She like you for you. She just want to spend time with you. Don't throw her away. That's just what that is. Because if she's there for you, that's genuine. That's not it's not abnormal for somebody to love you for you. Same thing with the women. It's not abnormal for somebody to genuinely love you for the love you flaws and all. To genuinely be there for you and not trying to live off of you and willing to take care of you and provide and protect. There's nothing abnormal about that. It's not abnormal. We might not be used to it, but it's not abnormal. It's something that's supposed to happen. We deserve that. It's real men and real women. And for the ratchets, you got ratchets out there. I done heard him say it. If he can't buy you no bourbon bag, he not a real man. If he can't give you $100,000 a month, he not a real man. If he can't do this and that, he not a real man. If he ain't spending money on you, if he ain't spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on you, he not. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. Hush. Be quiet so the real women can speak. How about that? You making real women look bad. Shut up. Hush. Because real women, they value men for who they are. They value men for their character. Of course, it's good for a man to have his own means, to have his basics, to be able to provide and all of that. But he don't have to be rich. He don't have to be wealthy. He don't have to make millions of dollars to just be considered a man. I already went over the basics of what a man has to have. His basics. That's all he need. He don't have to be a millionaire. If he can't buy you a brand new car, he not a real man. Shut up. You make real women look bad. Hush. I don't care. I don't care who get mad at me. Because I'm going to say what I got to say. That's just what it is. If you a gold digger, just say that. If you a ratchet, just say that. That's what ratchets do. That's how ratchets are. That's how they live. That's how they think. They don't irritate me like that because all I got to do is ignore them. I'm just saying that this is content, guys. I'm just saying this for people that don't know the difference. So I know the difference. It don't bother me like that. I can avoid people like this. If they say I got to spend all my money on them in order to get their attention, I just ignore them. I can ignore people like that. I don't have to give them the time of day. I'm just saying it for people that may not know. It's just all it is to it. But like I said, it is what it is when it comes to that. And my advice for the dating world, if you got somebody in your corner, if you know you got somebody in your life that cares about you for you, if you already got somebody, don't get back in the dating world. Stay out of the dating world. Somebody pissed in that thing. Somebody's pissed in the dating pool. They asked what happened to the dating pool. Somebody pissed in it. Somebody done used the bathroom in that thing. It sucks. It sucks being in the dating pool. If you have somebody real on your team already, stick with them. Stay with them. Work it out. Stay there. Ain't nothing else out here. Because the dating pool sucks. It's full of ratchets and niggas. That's all you're going to find. Don't believe me? Go on the dating apps. You're going to find a bunch of OnlyFans women. You're going to find a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not shooting them down, but I'm saying that's all going to be on there. You ain't going to find nobody that genuinely want to be with you. You're going to find a bunch of dudes that want to live off of you. That want to move in with you. That's homeless. That's on drugs. They don't got that. They don't own nothing. Don't believe me? Ask some of my friends. They'll tell you the same thing. That's all they found on there. The dating apps is some of the worst places to find people of all time. The dating pool sucks. It's terrible. It's trash. If you got good people in your life, all you do is focus on your goals. This is all you do. You focus on your goals. You focus on where you're going. Life has a way of aligning the right people in your life anyway. Cause all that I'm going online and find something. It can and cannot work. You taking a chance. Life has a way of lining those people up, and you tend to find the right people when you're not looking, because you focus on what you're trying to do in life, where you're trying to go in life. You usually find the right people then when you're not looking. Cause when you're looking, and you tend to be blinded. That's how I feel about the dating pool. So I went over that story about that idiot that deserved to get shot. I went over the role reversals. The role reversals is due to niggatry. It's due to other stuff too in the media, but you also have niggatry. You got women that act like men because they tired of dealing with niggatry. They had to deal with niggatry for so long. They had to deal with men that didn't want to work, that lay up and live off women. That's why it's a role reversal. Because the dudes act like busters. So they had to take on the man role. They had to. They didn't have a choice. What choice did they have when they got guys acting like busters? And it's all in the media too. Emasculization of men. It's all this is going on. But if we know, we gotta ignore the media when it comes to that. We gotta start taking back we gotta start taking back charge of our own minds. We gotta start taking back charge of our communities, like I've been saying. I salute real men and real women. I salute them. I salute them because we doing our thing. That's what my circle is full of. Real men and real women. That's all I hang around. Real men and real women. I don't deal with busters. I don't deal with people that don't want to do nothing in life. That ain't trying to succeed in life. I'm not saying this to down nobody. Because if you hang around people like that ain't trying to do nothing, all they're going to do is drag you down. That's all they're going to do. Like I said, roll over. It's a thing. It's a thing because of niggatry. The main reason is because of niggatry. And that's it though. That's all I had to say on that. But I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna enjoy this one. I don't know who's gonna like it, dislike it, whatever. But like I said, if you enjoyed it, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, engage. Let me know how you feel about it. We can have a discussion going. If anybody want to voice their opinion on it, I'd be happy to get on with them and we can discuss it. Woman can discuss her point of view, however you want to do it. But I think I said all I needed to say. And I hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to tune in to the next broadcast.